pop star Dua Lipa has recently found herself embroiled in several legal battles concerning her hit single Levitating, with allegations of plagiarism and even accusations of witchcraft from a rising artist in the music industry. These claims have stirred up significant controversy, leading to widespread media attention and a polarized public reaction. While some of these accusations have been legally dismissed, others continue to linger, making it clear that Lipa's position in the pop world is not without its challenges. The controversy regarding Levitating began in early 2022 when the pop hit became the subject of several copyright infringement lawsuits. The first of these was filed by songwriters L. Russell Brown and Sandy Linzer, who claimed that Levitating closely resembled their tracks Wiggle and Giggle All Night and Don Diablo, both of which were released in the late 1970s and 1980s. According to their lawsuit, the songwriters felt that the melodic elements of Levitating were too similar to their work, and that Lipa had either intentionally or unintentionally plagiarized their composition. In a bid to secure damages, they demanded recognition for their contribution to the track and financial compensation. While this lawsuit made waves in the music industry, the case was dismissed in March 2025 by U.S. District Judge Catherine Polk-Viola, who ruled that there were insufficient grounds for the plagiarism claim. In her ruling, the judge stated that there was no substantial similarity between Levitating and the older tracks, asserting that the similarities were simply part of common musical elements in the pop genre. This was a major victory for Lipa, who had vehemently denied any wrongdoing and maintained that her work was original. However, Lipa's legal troubles didn't end there. In the same year, a second lawsuit was filed by the Article Sound System, a reggae band who alleged that Levitating had borrowed heavily from their 2017 track, Live Your Life. The band claimed that Lipa had lifted specific aspects of the melody and rhythm, and that this was a clear case of copyright infringement. The reggae group demanded a share of the song's royalties and credit for their supposed contribution to the track. While this lawsuit also gained considerable attention in the media, it too was dismissed in 2023 for lack of evidence linking Lipa to the song. In this case, the court found that there was no concrete proof to suggest that Levitating had been inspired by Article Sound System's work. Despite these legal victories, Lipa's reputation has continued to face challenges. In early 2023, a third lawsuit was filed by Bosco Conte, a producer who claimed that Lipa had used his signature talkbox sound without his consent in the remix versions of Levitating. The remixes, which featured new electronic elements and an expanded instrumental arrangement, were said to have been heavily influenced by Conte's sound. In his legal action, Conte demanded compensation for the unauthorized use of his work and accused Lipa's team of failing to credit him properly. While this lawsuit has yet to be resolved, it adds yet another layer of complexity to Lipa's ongoing legal issues surrounding Levitating. In the midst of these allegations, some fans and media outlets began circulating rumors about Lipa being involved in witchcraft in relation to the song. This bizarre accusation stemmed from a comment made by an up-and-coming artist who claimed that Lipa had used dark magic to ensure the success of Levitating. According to this artist, Lipa was believed to have employed occult practices to manipulate the charts and maintain her dominance in the music industry. While these accusations are widely considered to be baseless and unfounded, they have nonetheless added to the mystique and intrigue surrounding Lipa's persona. These kinds of rumors often circulate around successful celebrities, but Lipa has yet to publicly address the witchcraft claim, choosing instead to focus on her music and public persona. Despite the growing number of lawsuits and the ongoing rumors, Lipa has continued to rise as one of pop music's most influential stars. Her success with Levitating and other hits from her album Future Nostalgia has solidified her status as a global superstar. The album was widely acclaimed for its innovative sound, blending disco, electronic, and pop influences, and it garnered numerous awards, including Grammy wins for Best Pop Vocal Album and Best Dance Recording. As the lawsuits and legal challenges have unfolded, Lipa has consistently maintained her innocence, asserting that she and her team work hard to create original music that resonates with fans worldwide. In interviews, she has spoken about her creative process, stressing the importance of authenticity in her work. Nevertheless, the legal disputes have added a layer of controversy to her career, leading some to question whether the public's love for Lipa will remain strong amid the ongoing drama. At the same time, many music industry observers have noted that Lipa's ability to weather these challenges speaks to her resilience and the strength of her artistic vision. Her fans have rallied behind her, with many on social media expressing support for the pop star. Lipa's fan base has been vocal in defending her against the accusations, arguing that the lawsuits are a reflection of the music industry's competitive nature and the desire of some artists to capitalize on the success of a chart-topping hit. However, others have pointed out that plagiarism accusations are not uncommon in the music industry, especially for artists who achieve mainstream success. While Lipa has been fortunate in the legal outcomes so far, the mere fact that she has had to deal with multiple lawsuits suggests that the industry can be fraught with legal disputes over intellectual property. Whether or not the accusations against her are ultimately proven to be true, they highlight the pressure that comes with being a top artist in today's music business. Looking ahead, Lipa seems determined to move forward with her career despite the legal drama. She is currently on her Radical Optimism tour, performing in cities around the world and engaging with her fans. Additionally, she has hinted at new music in the works, further fueling anticipation for her next project. With her talents and popularity, it seems likely that Lipa will continue to be a dominant force in the music industry, regardless of the ongoing legal battle. As for the lawsuits, it remains to be seen how they will affect the long-term success of Levitating and Lipa's career trajectory. Many critics argue that these kinds of legal disputes are just part of the price for fame, and that they are unlikely to tarnish Lipa's image permanently. However, given the amount of media attention and the polarizing nature of the accusations, it's clear that the controversy surrounding Levitating will continue to shape her legacy. In conclusion, Dua Lipa's journey with Levitating has been anything but smooth. From allegations of plagiarism to the bizarre claim of witchcraft, her rise to fame has been marred by legal drama and controversy. However, through it all, Lipa has remained focused on her career, determined to overcome these obstacles and continue creating music that resonates with her fans. While the lawsuits may continue to linger, Lipa's reputation as one of pop's brightest stars seems secure for now, leaving many to wonder how these legal challenges will shape her future in the industry. As the music world watches with bated breath, Lipa's ability to navigate the complexities of fame and the legal system will likely define her legacy. Whether these legal battles will be a mere footnote in her career or a defining chapter in her public life remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: Dua Lipa will continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the music industry. Despite the legal disputes, Levitating has maintained its popularity, amassing over 1.8 billion streams on Spotify and solidifying its status as one of Dua Lipa's most successful tracks to date. This enduring popularity has sparked ongoing discussions about the challenges that contemporary artists face in an industry where musical influences are diverse, often overlapping, and can easily be misconstrued or legally contested. The fine line between inspiration and imitation continues to fuel debate, particularly when high-profile artists are involved, and the stakes are considerably high. Furthermore, these lawsuits have brought renewed focus to the importance of originality and intellectual property rights in the music business. While some critics argue that the lawsuits against Lipa are opportunistic attempts to capitalize on her success, others view them as legitimate efforts to protect the work of lesser-known creators. The controversy underscores how essential it is for artists and producers to ensure transparency and proper attribution in the creative process. As Dua Lipa moves forward in her career, her ability to handle such scrutiny and maintain her artistry will likely shape not only her legacy, but also broader conversations about ethics, ownership, and creativity in the modern music industry. Ultimately, the saga surrounding Levitating serves as a reflection of the heightened scrutiny that modern pop stars face, in an era where every chord progression, beat, and lyric can be dissected, challenged, or litigated. Dua Lipa's ability to remain poised amid a whirlwind of legal claims, public speculation, and bizarre rumors like accusations of witchcraft highlights both her professionalism and the volatile nature of fame. As she continues to produce new music and perform for global audiences, her resilience may not only preserve her reputation, but reinforce her place as one of the defining artists of her generation, an artist navigating the complexities of fame, creativity, and controversy with remarkable grace.